Hey y'all, this is Jeremiah Serrano, and this is the Be Ready anthem, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Stay ready, be ready, 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 stay ready. Every show, new face, new dream. Young man out here building a team from the track to the court to the turf and the ring. They all grown different, but they got the same theme. Putting in work when the lights not on. Late night, early morning, still going strong. They don't do it for the lights, they do it for the fight. Future looking bright, cause they training for their life. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. Spotlight on them, time to show love. Rather smart than dream, all star from above. The hustle in their heart, purpose in their feet, and they voice on this mic that echoes in the streets. Every episode, no cap, no fake. Just young bugs grinding, rising to the stage. Different faces, same goals. Rise above the pressure, yeah, holding goals. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. So put your hands together for my boys, Coach Tony and Carlos, for the Be Ready podcast coming on right now. Let's get it, let's go, y'all.
Yeah. Here we are once again, live and in color. Episode 50, y'all. 50.
Here we go.
Yeah, boys, episode 50, man. We gotta come with a new style, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the same show, just a different intro. Yeah, that was the debut of our new custom intro, um, produced by my main man, Travell Richardson, with Beats Bottom One Productions. We're going to give him one of these. Because that was long overdue. You know, we had to take our time and getting it right and debuting it at the right time. So, what a better time to debut that than on episode 50?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we had tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of footage to go through to put together in uh in a short intro. So we had to, we had to, whatever. We got it in there, and I'm excited for the new. Who knows? Might have that intro for the next 50 episodes, and we might do something special for episode 100. But as of right now, I got episode 50. So what do you think, Carlos? We made it to episode 50.
Yeah, I know we made it, right? Episode 50, 50 down, 50 to go, right?
Man, you sound so excited, man.
Hey, it's episode 50, we're here, I remember when we first started, with our main man from the Format Podcast with Bruce, in episode 1, from that to now episode 50, the growth is showing, on our YouTube pages, our social media pages, on our Instagram, it's growing and it's going to keep growing. We're in episode 50 and more to come, more episodes to come.
Yep, more to come. And now y'all see a familiar face on here. Been here and been rocking with us since the beginning. He was on here on episode 4. Our first ever soccer player on here, and y'all learned a lot that he is very legit, and he is who we say he is. And we've also learned that, man, they have some of the coolest trophies ever that they have in their sport. And y'all seen that humongous cup that he got. So welcome back to the stage, Kason, um, Velez, aka CV7, aka the GOAT, aka my man, aka the truth, aka whatever y'all want to fill in the blank. He is all that. So welcome back, Casey. So Casey, what you been up to, man, since the last time we saw you?
Nah, I'm just playing video games with my friends.
All right.
Stop it.
All right.
You done more than just playing video games with your friends, man. Come on now. Spill the
No,
beans. Spill the beans.
just going to the house to have fun playing the pool. And then playing some soccer outside.
So you didn't win. So you didn't get invited to somewhere to participate in a big tournament.
Yeah, August 2nd, coming soon.
My man, like I said, my man, a few words, but he's super excited, man. He has a great opportunity on August 2nd. He's about to go to the NY. And what's the name of the tournament?
Copa Alianza.
What he said. And it's a big deal for Kaysen. He was invited to this event because my man's special. So next weekend we're gonna keep updates on how my man is doing, and he's gonna kick butt, right, Kaysen?
Yes.
Right, Kaysen?
Yes.
Right, Kate? No, I'm just kidding. But we also have another special guy that you guys seen here before. He crashed it. He crashed the party on our guy Shad's episode. What episode was that, Carlos? Was it 13, 14, 15?
Episode 16.
Yeah, I know it was in the teens.
Episode 16.
Yeah, episode 16 is kind of ironic though when they don't never take days off, man. It's just like last time he had a big had a big tournament, Memorial Day tournament up in Orlando. And then today, my man over here hooping in the Puma circuit, which he'll talk about later. He had a long day, and he still, took the time to bless us with his presence to do this podcast because my man, because my man just gives back to the people. He's that dude. He's for the people. He's for the people. He's for all y'all. So y'all learned a lot, man. This dude is one of one. I put these two together on stage today because they're very similar, even though they play two different sports. Both of these guys is the man on their squad. They're the leaders. They're the engine that keeps their squads going. They make the plays, set up their teammates. Without them, their teams go nowhere. So that's one thing they have in common. Two, they, besides one is always serious and one is very jovial. But once that ball is in football, once that ball is dropped in basketball, once that ball is tossed up, they all business, and they turn into assassin mode, and they will make your kid go home crying, because they couldn't stop them. So they are very, very, very similar in those ways. So, and they have accomplished a lot in such a short time, and they're very close in age. I think Jeremiah is a year older than Kaysen, but they've all started in their sports very young. So I'm not gonna do a whole lot of yapping because I tend to do that too much. I'm gonna let my man Mr. Carlos Rios, aka Better Than Stephen A, aka the real deal. No, I'm just kidding. The real deal. Um, Go ahead and introduce our special guest, who they already know already.
Yeah. Okay, tonight's guest is a class of 2032 basketball player from the state of Florida. He currently plays on the Puma NXT Pro Circuit with Trey Man Elite. This athlete has participated in various showcases and camps like the Best of the Best Showcase and the PSD National Combine in Florida. So now, please welcome a familiar face who first appeared on episode 16 and now back on his own episode here on episode 50. Jeremiah Serrano.
Oh, come on. And I have one more introduction that we're going to do today. It's a special introduction that is tailor made for episode 50. This person that I'm introducing, you see him on every episode, except for the few that he's, putting in, handling business. But this young man's been grinding ever since he was 5 years old. I still see, you know, this man been so serious about this sport. He still has the little mini hoop at his crib they made when he was little. When they had the mini baskets when they were like 3 and 4 years old. So they made a basketball court with the key and everything to fit their age with the little mini hoop. And they still have the mini hoop there too. He still has a mini hoop there to still to his day. So they've been serious about that. He's been serious about basketball since day one. Well, I say they because I'm pretty much talking about both of them. Um, I remember I remember it like yesterday. Started in I-9, um, out there. Didn't know what they were doing, but everybody knew that he could shoot. So when all else fails, they give it to him. He'll lace a jumper, and I still have the video when he made his first one. He was jumping up around on the court, and super excited with his first bucket, which is the first of many. Uh, from there, uh, attending his first travel team with Beast Mode with Coach Aaron. Learned a lot there. Um, Actually came down here to help him and his brother in a 3-on-3 tournament because his coach couldn't make it, and been here ever since. I've been working with him since he was about 11 years old, same age as you, Jeremiah, and he hasn't looked back. Now, he's been through his ups and downs through his basketball career. He has hit a lot of adversity, a lot of stuff that he has been through already would have made a lesser man quit. But through it all, he still pushed forward. He never quit. He kept working. Found his passion in broadcasting. If you go on his Instagram page and check and find some of his siblings' old games from back in 2021 and so forth. You hear this man giving play-by-play of all the games. He has also called games um, for college and high school already. So this man's going places. So yeah, this special introduction goes to my man who's going into his senior year, and he's about to jump into this real world, and we're gonna wish him all the success when he finishes his senior year, and he's gonna graduate with honors. We all know that. So Jeremiah, Kason, everybody in the audience, I want y'all to give it up for the one and only $200 million man, Carlos Rios.
Thank you.
So how was that introduction, Carlos?
Long, but very nice.
My man said long. So obviously, guys, he didn't like this. He didn't like his intro.
No, 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 no. The intro was all right. The intro was all right. I have a long resume. Damn, I have a long resume.
Yeah, you do, man. That's why you the host.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Got a long resume, and if we show all of your trophies and everything, it'll be a long show.
Probably.
So, first, before we get started, man, let's break the ice. I'm gonna start with you, Carlos. Tell everybody a little bit about you.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay. I'm Carlos Rios, class of 2026, shooting guard. I play for Teamwork down here in South Florida. We play on the Hoop Scene Association. We play there. I actually just played in Atlanta for 2 tournaments over there, for 2 live periods over there in Atlanta. So yeah, I just ended AAU season there. Now I'm in a brief off season, and then we got school season later on down the line.
Yeah, high school basketball season is different, especially when you hit varsity.
Yeah.
And let's introduce our guest of honor, Carlos.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, so Jeremiah, so give an icebreaker by yourself.
Uh,
You're supposed to do that after you introduce him, Carlos.
Yeah, and I did that.
Jeremiah classes, and I picked guard for trainer.
Say it again. You're breaking up.
My name is Jeremiah Serrano, class of 2032. I'm guard for trainer. We on the pool.
Okay.
So
So
class of 2032, we played for Trainman Elite
Playman
at
Elite on the
Puma
on the
Circuit.
Puma circuit. I don't know why he was cutting in and out, but we'll get it. And based from our intro, I want y'all to give it up for my man Beats by the One Production. Travell Richardson, man, click that link, man. Get on here and say what's up to everybody, man. They need to know the man behind our new intro music. So click that link, get in here, say what's up. Yeah. And while we waiting on him, we're gonna do something new for the 50th episode and going forward. What we're gonna do is going forward, we're going to find some crazy quotes on the internet, and we're gonna bring it up here, and we're gonna talk about it and have some fun. I didn't have my man Jeremiah do it because he had a busy day, and I didn't ask Carlos to do it or Kason. So I found one. It's not too crazy, but I wanted to give y'all an idea. So I found this cryptic message from my man Jalen Brown, which says, when are we going to do something about what is happening right in front of us? We all should be ashamed.
What's the context?
It's a cryptic message. That's for us to figure out.
Out of ball.
So there's no context to this. He just put that, and that's it.
He didn't. You just put that. Then you just put that out there, and that's it.
All right.
He's been going through a lot, though. If you go back to getting, he final, obviously our finals MVP after he won the championship, then he gets left off the Olympic team. Then he had the issues with Nike. Then you know the ups and downs from last season, and then the situation last year, and when the summer league, um, when he was caught saying things about Bronny and all that that's, that's going on. Uh, there's there's a lot. When you see there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So he's in a situation where he can't say it directly because the NBA will probably you know it would cost them millions of dollars, sponsors and things of that nature. So what people normally do in that when they reach that level is they'll send these cryptic messages out for us to try to figure out what he's trying to say. So I just want to get in. So, but this is what we're going to do in this going forward with this. We're going to find messages, posts like this that are just crazy, weird. What the hell are they trying to say? And then we try to talk about it and have some fun while we do it. So, and who the best people to talk about this than you young guys? Because y'all say whatever is on y'all minds. So that makes it even funner. So let's start with you, Carlos.
Okay, so
When,
what?
there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to posts like this. It's just what do you interpret it to be.
So obviously he didn't have context. So I went to the Instagram Sportsville. I saw to the comment section, and a lot of people are talking about that he's referring to the whole Gaza Israel situation. I don't know that's what the comment section says. Most people are saying about that. He's saying what. Well, it kind of makes sense. When are we going to do something about what is happening right now in front of us? I don't know if he's talking about the Gaza situation in Palestine, but the whole comment section was talking about that. Literally, the whole comment section. So I guess that's what everybody's saying in the comments. So is that the context?
Like I said, it could be it's a situation that it could be a situation when you see messages like that. It's a situation where they can't say it directly, so they send these cryptic messages for you guys to try to figure it out. So, Kason, excuse me, jeez, Louise, Kason, you're making me do. No, I'm just kidding. What do you think? What do you think he? So, how do you interpret this message?
Like, for me to like, no, I have to read that again because I kind of forgot.
My man
It's
Jeremiah
like,
looks pumped up right now.
I'm right here. You hear me?
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's cutting in and out.
No. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Kason. My bad.
it's like something's happening in front of you, and like you feel, and like people are laughing, and like something happens, but you feel like it was you that did it, and that makes you like feel different. So
That's an interesting point of view. What made you come to that conclusion?
everything like that sex, it tells me that like something happened with them that made them like ashamed because maybe a group of people did something, but he didn't know. No,
Okay, so you think he's talking about a situation that happened to him personally?
and to other people.
Oh, okay. To other people too. Okay, I like that. I like that point of view as well, Kason. Man, you thinking outside the box. I like that, man. See, that's why these our guests are built different, man. They super intelligent, man. They're not just athletes. They're super intelligent. So I'm gonna leave the old saying you save the best for last. Let's see. Let's see. What's your thoughts on this cryptic message, Jeremiah?
I mean, kind of. he just posted this, like, because I don't think anything really happened, but I think it had with like him in Boston or something like that. Like him, I think not being happy in Boston, like feels ashamed of the team for not doing anything or some specific reasoning for him in his personal life.
So you think he's not happy where he's at? Is that what you're saying, Jeremiah? You don't think he's happy where he's at with the new ownership and all that? You don't think he's happy? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
What did you say? What was your answer? I didn't hear your answer though.
I don't think he's like happy in his personal life.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you feel like it's something going on behind the scenes in his personal life that it's
Yeah.
kind of
Mhm.
no, that makes sense too. So all three of you guys make some valid points. Um, so I like all points of view. Um, it could be any one of those situations.
Mhm.
Um, it could be he sending a cryptic message about what Carlos said, based on the comments of that post, that it could be what's going on over there in Palestine, or it could be something going on behind the scenes of his personal life, you know, or it could be just something that, as Kaysen said, that he's ashamed of, that he don't want to talk about. So he's sending this out. So it could be any one of those things. The only person that really knows is Jaylen Brown, what he's trying to say. But what I do know is something that's very big, that's important to him, that he can't talk about directly.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find some random posts that we find on the internet, and it could be in anywhere, and then we'll talk about it. This one today was just this one. Tomorrow or next time it could be 2 or 3 posts. You never know. But we gonna make it interesting over here on the Be Ready Sports Podcast. Like my brother said, be ready, stay ready, be ready. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Now, Carlos, I'm gonna let my man Carlos make this announcement, because we had Trayman Elite was busy today.
Whoa. Should we talk about Billy Donovan first?
No, let's do
No?
our announcement first.
Okay.
We always do our announcements first. So we made
Alright.
our first announcement. Shout out to my brother. Um, he didn't come on, but I'll give another shout out to him again, for Beats Bottom One Production, who produced our new intro that you heard when we came on. Um, Exciting about it. It's different, different flavor. It speaks about who we are as a show. It talks about what we're all about, which is you know our guests, these youth, promoting them, um, um, getting their voice out there, letting them be heard, showing the world what they all about. They putting in work here with their sports. They're putting God first. They're handling their business in the classroom, and they doing the right things. You know, uh, miss me and miss them with the stereotypes that all kids do is BS all day, play video games, and do nothing. They all about their business and setting up their future, because the world is going to be different when they get grown. So they're preparing themselves for it. So that's what we're all about. That's what he described in the intro song. So shout out to my brother in Beats by the One production. And we also, and let's give our I know your squad was busy today, Jeremiah, at the Puma circuit,
Yep.
but we talked about Coach Jordan yesterday with his new position um, as the head development coach at Suns. Was it Suncoast? I should have brought. I should have
Summit Academy.
Summit Academy. Yeah. See, I'm getting old. But today he gonna follow it up with this. So I'll let y'all know he all about it. He all about his business. And there's some familiar faces up there. Y'all see Jewels. Y'all see J2 and Coach J. And then you're gonna have some Mays who's gonna be on here next week. And my man Levy who's gonna be here 2 weeks after that. So, we show a lot of love to Trey Man Elite. So they're doing great by those kids. He's building a phenomenal program out there. They're developing them right, and all of them are doing big things. So shout out to Coach Jordan and Trey Man Elite. Carlos, you got anything you want to say about them winning that belt today?
Yeah, so congratulations to Joel's J2 coach Jordan Carrier. First he got a promotion to Summit Academy, being the head developmental coach. That's just a start right there. And then from there you obviously grow. I know a coach, he goes by the name of Coach Josh Mendoza. He's actually the head basketball coach at Florida Memorial University. He first started off as a coach of the developmental team there. Then he grew to, I believe, an associate head coach with the real team there. And then now he's the head guy. He's the head of the Florida Memorial basketball team, of the real basketball team. So obviously that shows if you work, you're gonna grow and grow and grow. And obviously with Coach Carrier, he can grow from that developmental spot to obviously being that head coach. That's just a start. So first start with that. Second, and then he comes back with this, winning the NXT 12U. Yeah, man, they were. I'm reading this off of J2's story here. They went 18-0 on the NXT Pro Puma circuit. They went 11-0 in the 12U division and 8-0 in the 13U division. That's just amazing stuff. That's just amazing stuff from them, going 18-0 in the NXT circuit. That's just unreal. That's just unreal in any level. So congratulations to them, and what a season they had.
And they get one of these. Carlos hates that thing, but I love it. So Jeremiah, what you got to say to Coach Jordan? You know him all too well, more than we do, and especially Jewels, J2, the whole squad. You with the program, Trey Man Elite. So give us your thoughts on this and on them winning that Puma circuit today.
Congratulate them. I mean, they're a really good team. Coaching, they have really good players. They know ball well, and yeah, congratulations to them. And they're gonna win next. Go back to back.
Back to back, maybe.
Back to back, yes, sir. And they have what it takes to do it. And jeez Louise, I'm ruining the show. Stop it, Anthem. And last but not least, my man Kaysen. You good?
Yes, I'm just sick.
Oh man, why you didn't tell me this? I wouldn't have brought you on here. You should be resting. I wouldn't have dragged you on here for the 50th episode if I knew you weren't feeling good. No, there's no. We don't torture the kids. I just thought it'd be cool to have them on here with Jeremiah, but I ain't gonna keep you on here too long. If you just let me know if you need to drop off, okay? Um, but what do you so what do you want to say to? I know you don't know them personally, but you know they've been on. Coach Jordan is doing a great thing, like I say, with the with those youth and with the high school on the high school level. Great thing. So, you have any words for them, Kason?
Yeah, just congratulations to them. Maybe like they can be, they can turn into one of the best kids basketball team in the state. Maybe.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
They are already there.
yeah, they're already one of the best teams in
They're one
Florida
of the
right
best.
now.
Yeah, they're one of the best teams in Florida.
Probably the best team
Um,
on the circuit on 12U because they just won it. So
but we also want to do. We just debuting it today, but we normally we're gonna put out here a fan topics. Basically, what you do is you in the audience, you give us a topic to talk about, and then we'll talk about it right then and there. But for now, we're gonna highlight this topic here with Coach Billy Donovan, who the head coach right now for the Chicago Bulls, just signed a multi-year contract extension to stay with the franchise. Um, the Bulls are in the right direction. A lot of experts. I'll put quotes around experts. Um, but they are predicting the Bulls to have a breakout season this year. They have a nice young core, and Billy Donovan does have a track record of you know having success as a head coach. So we'll start with you, Jeremiah. Um, what do you think? Your thoughts on this on Billy Donovan getting this multi-year contract extension? Um, kind of seeing this what's been going along with the league with coaches doing big things getting fired.
Ooh. Uh, he they drafted Bulls. They drafted a lot of good young guys. Got good players. I think I think I think they didn't do really well this year for uh, like win games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, I think they're going to win a lot of games next year. I think they're going to win a lot of games. What about you, Carlos?
um pretty good to keep Billy Donovan. He's probably the best option right now in Chicago. They're pretty average. They did draft two guys, two international players, so I guess we'll see if that helps for Chicago. But the East is wide open. You never know what happens with Chicago. They might be, probably all of a sudden they're like a 5 seed or something like that. So I'm saying like don't underestimate the Bulls, but they got some work to do. They got to prove to people.
Uh, yeah, they do. But like I said, the way the East is next year, they can sneak up and get a 3 seed at least.
Not a 3 seed. Chicago, not it.
yeah,
You don't think they can sneak up and get a 3 seed?
Not as high as a 3. Probably like a 6 or 5 if they really want to go for it. But it is what it is. The East is wide open. So
How much you want to bet? What you want to bet?
bet.
20
Bet.
push-ups on there.
Yeah.
All right, 20
There you go.
push-ups on there. You gonna get into it too, Jeremiah, or no?
They are not gonna be a 3 seed.
get on.
Huh?
What, Jeremiah?
Get on it. I'll do 10 points.
I
Oh,
can
he
name,
was
and I can name three better teams in Chicago right now. Just three teams.
The Knicks, the Knicks, Cavs,
Yeah,
and the Knicks, the Cavs, and uh,
Magic.
Heat are better than them because
The
they got
Heat. Hey, oh yeah.
they got yeah.
so Cavs could get number one, Knicks could get number two.
Oh, Boston.
And I'm not
I
sure
don't
about
know.
Boston.
We don't know about, but the East, you can't count nobody out in the East.
I wouldn't
All
be
it's gonna
surprised.
take, all it's gonna take is two or three teams getting hot at the right time.
I wouldn't be surprised if if the Pistons take that three spot. I would not be surprised if the Pistons take that three spot.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Chicago's not gonna be a top three seed. I can name
yeah,
like
but they,
five teams that are better than them.
they might be, but hey, the East, you never know.
No.
Toward if they the way they played toward the end of the season, if they got something cooking over there, they wouldn't have gave Billy Donovan an extension for nothing. You know, they've been firing coaches left and right in the NBA.
Yeah, but they're in a rebuild right now. Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're in a rebuild.
yeah, for sure.
You're in a rebuild, Carlos. No, I'm just kidding. Are you ready to get into this Q&A?
All right, Jeremiah, you ready for your Q&A?
Ready?
All right, Jeremiah. First question.
You okay, Kason?
Yes.
Okay. You want
All
to
right.
get on in this Q&A too, Kason?
All right.
All right, go ahead, Carlos.
All right, Jeremiah, let's go. Which side of the ball you like playing better, offense or defense?
I like playing offense, so like I can get my teammates involved, like I can pass the ball, like move the ball around, get wide open shots. Like yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so what inspired you to play basketball?
Uh, not like ever since uh I like I really like the game. Uh, I yeah I really like the game. And, yeah, had the ball. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so what is your favorite move on the basketball court?
Probably the high pickup.
Okay, the high pickup. All right, that's cool. That's a very good move, actually. All right, what's your favorite part about playing basketball?
Uh, experience like going to different cities, playing in a bunch of tournaments, and a lot of good teams. Yeah.
Okay, so like traveling everywhere, playing different teams. That's like your favorite part. All right, that's cool. Okay, so what is the least favorite thing about playing basketball?
Mm.
Uh, early morning games and like very night games. Those are the worst part. When you have
Wait. So early morning. What else?
when you have like games at like 9 o'clock at
So early in the morning and the games late at night.
yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. That's
Well, I'm with you on the early morning games. I can't stand them. Nobody wants to get up, and Kason can vouch for that too. Nobody wants to get up at 8 a.m. My mom wants to get up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday or a Sunday to play an 8 a.m. game. 8
well,
8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. is on the fence. That's still pretty early, but nobody wants to get up that early, especially if it's an elimination game.
what? Well, you do know why. You do know who schedules those games, right? Those 8 o'clock games. The
Yeah,
tournament
we do.
directors. Tournament directors. They kind of have to because the amount of teams. They have to accommodate them.
Don't care.
So
Don't
it.
care.
Hey, so if you want a
Don't,
solution,
there's only one team I care about is mine.
okay, well, Okay, well, your team and the tournament director has accommodate like 50 other teams.
I don't care. The only team I care about is mine.
Okay.
I don't care about everybody else.
Well, the solution would be probably add more venues. That's all. Add more venues.
Yeah,
If you're gonna have an
and
event,
they'll still have 8 a.m. games. So because they're like, we got more venues, we can get more teams in, make more money.
that's true. Oh, that's true with the money too. That's true with
So
that is true. There's a little loophole. Oh no, it's just these people that schedule the games. It is what it is. You just got to get up and do you, I guess.
that's why I
Well,
love. That's why I love school ball, man. The earliest the game will be is 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah, but what if you play like a tournament and stuff, like those high school tournaments that they sanction?
See, Carlos, man, why you doing this, man?
Well,
Why you
well,
doing this,
remember,
man? Those
remember,
games don't even be at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning either. Anyway,
sometimes, yes,
they be
sometimes.
circuit. No, they be circuit games that they schedule. Uh, that they'll schedule them. They'll be like mid afternoon, going all the way to like 6:30, 7:30 at night.
No, but there's sometimes during these high school tournaments, not AAU, but sanctioned by the the higher people by the higher people and
All
that
right.
will count towards their high school standings. They have these tournaments that are sanctioned, and usually you might have to play early in these tournaments. So it
I'm
is
not
what it
saying that
is.
you're not right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is I don't care. I don't like those 8 a.m. games. I don't care about the reasoning. I don't care about their accommodating other teams. I don't care. I can't stand having those 8 and 9 a.m. games. Who, raise your hand if you want to break a press at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Break a
You
press.
do? You want to break a press at 9 o'clock in the morning, Kason?
Well, well, let's be honest. Both teams are
You
not.
raised your hand. I said, raise your hand if you want to break a press at 9 a.m. And you was like, you want to break a
I
press
want
at 9 a.m.?
That's why.
Well, morning
Oh,
games.
look who's crashing the podcast. Oh, he got a nice little kitty.
What? Well, morning games hit different when you play at home, and then while you're at a hotel, have to wake up at a hotel. Like for me, I feel like morning
No,
games at the
that's you.
hotel. No, 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 no. They're two different vibes. They're two different
Yeah, it's
vibes.
too different. At the hotel, you're there for business.
Yeah, it's
Leaving
obviously.
when you get trying to roll out your own bed at 6 o'clock is
Yeah,
harder.
yeah. That's way harder. Yeah, that's way
Way
harder.
harder to roll out your own bed. In a hotel is different.
Yeah, there you go. We can agree on something, right?
I still hate them.
No, I know.
I just
No,
I just don't like. You know what I mean? I don't care what sport. I don't like early games.
all right. All right, Jeremiah, back to the Q&A. All right, so what's something you've gotten better at this season?
I think definitely my passing ability has gone a bit like stronger, and I think
Yep. And if we make it to the video portion of the show, you'll see that.
Yeah, that'll be later on in the show. All right, so what's something that you want to improve on in your game?
uh definitely my defense. My defense does lack a little bit, but I'm trying to make so
So
yeah.
your defense. All right, that's cool. Defense, you got to have that in your game, most definitely. So, what do you do to mentally prepare for a game?
I think I listen to music like I rap.
We heard listening to music. What did you say after that?
I listen to rap music and a little R&B.
Rap and R&B. Okay. So is there any like particular artist that you like listen to?
I like listening to Drake and Lil Tecca and Lil Baby and Future and all those rappers.
Okay, that's cool. Very good artist. All right.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool.
So,
Pretty cool.
What do you? Oh no,
I'm just
I
messing
already
with
asked that.
Carlos.
That's okay. Okay, so what do you like most about the team you're playing on right now?
They're very fun people to hang around with. They're very like hanging out with them. Shout out to Coach Rando, Coach Ola, and Coach. They're good coaches, and shout out to my teammates.
All right, all right. Okay, so how's it like playing in the Puma circuit?
It's very intense. It's very high. There's high competition. There's a lot of good teams, and yeah, it's very fun.
Okay, okay, that's cool. All right, so what's the best advice a coach has given you?
Uh, Pick your head up, like not to get frustrated, and like keep one person at a time, and just don't worry about the past. Worry about the future.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta take it one play at a time. If you mess up, gotta focus. You still have a whole game left, so you gotta worry about
Yeah.
future. Gotta make it up. Okay, I like that advice. All right. So, what is your training slash practice schedule like during the week?
Uh, I usually practice like during the summer, like starting now. Like I have a basketball camp from 8 to in the outside, and later in the day I'll have football practice to 8:30.
Okay, so you got basketball camp from 8 to 10, and then you have football from what time to what time?
6 to 8:30.
From 6 to 8:30. All right, that's cool. Very busy. You got to play basketball and football.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. You got to stay active, right? Okay, so what was the best game you've played in so far?
Like like I played my or
Yeah, 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 and like your entire like career so far.
there uh last year in the Memorial Day tournament. Um, it was all tied up 5 seconds ago. My shot a free throw. He missed it, and then my other teammate grabbed the rebound. He shot the ball, game winner. It was crazy. Like everybody was screaming. It was crazy.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so who do you idolize your game to?
I analyzed my game to Chris Paul because the point guard. He has very high IQ. He can pass the ball. His ball handling is good. So I idolize my game for him from him.
Chris Paul? Okay. All right. Okay, so what is your favorite NBA team and why?
My favorite NBA team is Miami Heat because I'm from Florida, and um yeah, basically
Oh,
why down in Miami. So
the Miami Heat. All right. So so how do you feel that Norman Powell's there over there in Miami now?
that's a great pickup because he's averaging almost 5 points a game, and he's a very leader. So
Yeah, he's gonna be a very great addition. You got him, you got Tyler Hero, you got Bam Adebayo. You got the young guy Khalil Ware there. You got some guys like Pell Larson, and then those guys. Those young guys. I feel like something's cooking in Miami. They can be a playoff team. They're
yeah,
better than the Chicago Bulls. That's for sure.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so shots been about to be fired, Carlos? Really?
Yes, they're better than
Huh?
Chicago. We
Uh,
we beat them in the play-in at their home. The Miami Heat beat Chicago in the
we
play-in at their home.
that's your flex. We beat them in the
Yes.
play-in.
Yeah.
That's not as big as a flex as you think it is, though.
come
Yeah,
on,
we beat them in the plane in a
I
winner
don't
go
even
home
use that
game.
as a flex, and I don't even use that as a flex for my
Pro-
squads.
probably would have been better for us to lose so that we can get probably the number one pick. Because to be honest with you, like I feel like if we would have missed the playoff, we would have gotten the number one pick. To be honest with you,
Cooper
because
Cooper Flag in Miami.
yeah,
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because for the number one pick, it was actually a coin toss between Chicago and Dallas ended up winning the coin toss. So just imagine if Chicago won that
Did
coin
they
toss.
really, really have a chance at winning that coin toss?
That's just something that we'll never know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's just something that we'll never know. You know, the world of the NBA, right? All right, Jeremiah. So besides basketball, what other sport would you try and why?
I'll try football. I mean, yeah, cause my dad played football, and like I watch my Dolphins play, and I watch football. Like I watch the NFL. Like
Okay, so you also watch the Dolphins too, right? Okay, that's cool. The Dolphins they should be good this year.
yeah,
Hopefully Tua can stay healthy and
yeah,
hopefully make a playoff because I think right now the Dolphins they have the longest playoffs drought right now because it was Detroit but they made a playoff, they won a playoff game, and now guess who holds the reign now? The
yeah,
Miami Dolphins.
yeah,
Since like 1990s or something like that, so or 2000s. So it's been a while since the Dolphins have won a playoff game, but
yeah.
chances in front of them. We have the team: Tua, Tyreek, Jalen
Worse than the
Waddle.
y'all about to be worse than the Cowboys.
Oh no, we're not worse than the Cowboys.
Terrible.
we're, wait, Jeremiah, what happened?
Cowboys are terrible.
Y'all about to be right there. Boy, if y'all keep blowing, choking in the playoffs, they're gonna put y'all at the same category as they gonna call y'all the Cowboys of the AFC.
Yeah, but the problem is Tua keeps getting hurt. That's our problem. If
Man,
Tua,
y'all been having. Tua wasn't playing in the '90s. You just said you haven't won the playoff game since the '90s.
no, but I'm
Tua
saying
wasn't
Tua.
playing. Tua wasn't playing back then.
No, but now he's playing right now. He can probably win us a playoff game right now because when Miami's healthy, that team is dangerous.
Well, it
That
doesn't.
team is
It
really
doesn't. It doesn't
dangerous
help when your number one receiver has 2 catches for 12 yards in a playoff game.
in a playoff game
Your
because
number one option.
Tua didn't even play in the playoff game. I don't think, right? I don't think Tua played in that playoff game. If Tua's healthy, I think the Dolphins can make some noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. But you got a solid backup this year. They drafted I can't pronounce the kid's name.
Quinn Ewers, the kid from
Quinn Ewers.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys have your insurance policy in case Tua can't in case Tua goes down.
yeah. Then I believe our third string, I believe, is Zach Wilson.
But you got to read Jeremiah and Carlos Kaysen. Y'all got to read in between the lines when you see a team do that. They're sending Tua a cryptic message. The same message the Lakers sent LeBron James when they traded for Luka. It's one of those messages that said, "You're on borrowed time.
Yeah, because
You
I feel like
get
if
it
Tua,
together, or your
we got
replacement is right there."
yeah, that is true because
That's the message that they're sending. Because if they have faith in Tua for next year, why would they draft a quarterback?
yeah, I know. Quinn Ewers, he's pretty talented at Texas. He made some noise over there in Texas, and
Yep.
yeah, and
Yeah.
once again, like Tony said, it's a sign. I feel like if Tua gets hurt this year, then what does the
It's a,
Dolphins do?
it's a cryptic message. They're letting them know, like, hey, what if he step in and take over like Tom Brady did?
Guess
That'd
we'll
be the end
see,
of-
right?
You guys will be excited because Miami it will offense start looking like the offense that it's supposed to be, but then we'll be left for Tua.
yep.
Yep. Yeah. We'll talk about that down the line when the season starts in October.
You don't want
No.
to talk about it now. You don't want to talk about it now?
No, because we still got a Q&A with Jeremiah here. We still got a Q&A. We still got some content to share. So, hey.
Yep.
Okay. Last question, Jeremiah. All right. What are your favorite hobbies / interests to do outside the basketball court?
Uh, play video games and like yeah, pretty much play video games. Like go in the pool since it's like super hot and like hang out with friends, like chill with friends. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. So what's your favorite video game to play?
I mean, used to be Fortnite, but like Fortnite hasn't been really good at all. Like, but I think it's 2K or NCAA College 25, and I like Madden too. Yeah, those are probably my three favorite games.
Okay. Very interesting games. Those are some interesting games. 2K, Madden, and College Football 25. Very
Mhm.
interesting games indeed. All right,
All
Tony.
right.
So let's get into the show and tell.
Great Q and A. Great Q and A. Great Q and A. What do you think about the questions, Jeremiah?
I mean, there were great questions about everything. Yeah.
So we're gonna give Carlos a. But wait, there's more. We got a surprise for the on the show right now. We're gonna have a special Q and A with my man Carlos Rios. Um, so who's gonna do this Q and A is gonna be by my man Kason and Jeremiah. They have some questions for you,
I'm
Carlos.
muted.
All right.
You're not muted anymore.
Yeah, you're not muted.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to ask Carlos the first question?
I mean,
Do 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 do.
I,
Who wants to ask the first question?
Yeah, Jeremiah.
uh, uh, oh man. Uh, uh, how, um, what's
Casey,
Wait,
why are you looking at the screen like that? He's like, dude.
Jeremiah, what?
Ma,
you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah,
Now,
now we can.
now we can.
What's your favorite video game?
Favorite video game, when College Football 25 came out, I played College Football 25, but a game that I'm playing right now, is very interesting, um, is NHL 25.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I'm actually starting to get addicted to that game. Yeah, hockey because of the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers they did something. Inspiring all South Florida. It's a hockey town. It's a hockey town. You know what I mean? They got people into hockey. And I like what the NHL is doing. They're trying to market the sport of NHL. You even got me to play NHL 25. Like, who would have thought I would play NHL 25 on the PS5? So, yeah, NHL 25 is probably my favorite game right now.
uh,
All right. Casey, you have a question for him?
um, um,
What if you always wanted to know about Carlos?
okay.
what's the most competitive team you've ever played in your sport?
Most
Good
competitive.
question.
Most competitive. Most competitive. I'll probably say my X team. I'll say my X team. Next step elite. I'll say my X team because I know those kids. It gets personal. It gets personal because I know them. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, and obviously we're trying to beat them. And that's probably the most competitive. It's always your X team. Because I feel like it's a rivalry. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
you're trying to win. You know what I mean? You're trying to beat them. So yeah, I will say my X team.
Okay. Jeremiah, you get the next question.
What's the biggest adversity you faced in your basketball career?
Biggest adversity. Probably say when I got cut in ninth grade for JV. I probably when I got cut. That was something that hit me. Because the JV coach, I knew the JV coach. Coach Gabe Jeremiah. So he cut me. In ninth grade. I don't know why to this day, but I'm not gonna do a rant on this show. I'm not gonna do a rant on this show,
Not gonna
but
do no.
there's plenty of reasons of doing that. But yeah, that definitely was the biggest adversity for me.
Yeah,
Definitely that.
got you.
All right, Kason, you got question number 2.
What's your favorite old school video game?
Old school video
Old
game.
school. Okay. Everybody has a. What is your definition of old school, though?
Yeah.
Like 1919s.
1919s. They didn't have
No,
video games.
19.
Like the 90s?
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't think. I don't think he played any games from the 90s.
From the 90s?
Like if there's like any like video game that you saw that was in the 90s that you
Yeah. Probably one of them I would
Oh.
say is there's this game called NFL Blitz, I believe. Is one of
Ooh,
one of those arcade games. That's probably my favorite. NFL Blitz. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, that video game goes hard.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremiah, you got another question for him?
let's see.
Give him a good one. Make him go like this.
What was the best game like you've ever played? Like, what was the best game that you specifically like you played? Like, what did you do?
So like in regards to my performance, like my best game, um, I would say it was with my ex team. It was with my ex team. We played a team called Bad Boys
Oh
in
yeah,
South Florida. Yeah, we played at the Extreme Action Park. We
Oh.
played there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
with
what game you're about to say.
that game where I scored like 5 threes. Multiple layups. Had like 25 points in that game, and my team still lost. But it is what it is. I feel like I won at the end of the day. I was happy after the game because I went off in that game. I felt like I was the happiest one. I was
Yeah.
the happiest one in my team.
You-
So
You know why they lost, Jeremiah? You want to know why they lost? I was at that game. They stopped passing them the ball in the second half.
Oh,
Yeah, he hit 5 threes in the first half,
how do you stop passing the
and they
ball?
stopped passing them the ball in the second half. That's why they lost.
Stop the ball.
I
Yes.
guess.
I don't have an answer to that question to this day.
Oh no.
It was like you have a hot man who hit 5 threes in the first half, and you just don't pass him the ball in the second half. I don't understand. Everybody decided to try to ball hog and get theirs instead of kicking it out to the wide open man in the corner. I mean, he hit 5 of them in the first half in the corner, wide open,
Yeah.
and they were actually winning at halftime. They were winning.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he still got his points in the second half, but when they quit passing the ball and he was open, so it didn't make any sense.
Probably they didn't want me to go more off.
Well, that's why you entered the transfer portal.
Yeah, into that transfer portal. You don't like the team that you're playing on. Get out of there.
Now, if they do something like that to you, Jeremiah, you hot, and they freeze you out in the second half, you enter the transfer portal.
Yeah, except the money part.
That transfer portal. You just send that message like, Coach, I'm entering the transfer portal.
Yep.
Right after the game.
Or you just leave, or you just leave. But get out of there.
Well, I at least tell them. I don't just walk. I wouldn't just walk away. I'll let them know. Like I'm entering the transfer portal.
I'm out of here.
Well, there's some players that just leave.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you heard about it in Like, I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend in the middle of March Madness um, sending out a message on Instagram in the locker room that you're entering the transfer portal and not tell anybody. I don't recommend doing nothing like that.
Yeah, no, no.
That's very petty
Yeah.
and unprofessional.
Yeah.
All right, Kason. Ooh,
What?
man, look like he's about to bite my bite your head. Oh, he's like, nah,
Okay.
I'm just messing with you, Kason. That's my dude. All right, you got another question for Carlos?
What's the most points you ever scored in the game?
Most points, I'll say 25. Yeah.
Oh, his multiple 3. What's the most goals you scored in a game, Kason?
8.
8 goals.
8.
That's crazy.
You had an 8-goal game. All right, Jeremy. To give you context, he plays soccer.
Yeah, so.
All my friends play soccer at school.
Okay.
So you know how massive scoring 8 goals in one game is.
Big.
That's like you going off of 70 in the AAU game.
Yeah.
That's huge. All right, you guys have any more questions for Carlos, or should we move on to the show and tell?
I got one more question.
All right, Jeremiah.
Like, who's your favorite rapper? Like, who's your favorite rapper? Like, who do you? That's your favorite.
Who's his favorite rapper, and what else? You were cutting out after that.
You're like, what do you like? Your favorite like singer or rapper? You like?
I'll say my favorite artist is Travis Scott. That's my favorite artist, Travis Scott. Yep.
Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly.
Yeah.
My bad,
Yeah.
funny.
Travis Scott. Yep.
Oh man, do you have another question for him, Kason, or you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
We good? All right, we good. We good.
Yeah, man, good questions, y'all. Good questions. You know, they did those questions off the dome. We didn't rehearse that.
Yeah, I know.
They
Off the
didn't know
dome.
that
That was
they
a
were.
pretty good job, you guys. You guys, some
Yeah,
good questions off the dome, especially.
that was right off the dome, man. So I told you, the kids I bring on here is built different.
All right.
All right, so let's get into the show and tell. Let's go.
You ready to get into the show and tell?
Yeah, let's go.
Kason already knows how this works. You can give my man Jeremiah, if you have any questions for Jeremiah or any feedback, you can just chime in anytime, Kason. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
don't be shy. I'll just be picking on him. Like, I can do that though. All right. So we're gonna start off with this scouting report on my man Jeremiah. Yeah, you forgot that I had this one, didn't you?
Yeah.
You sent me this a long time ago when I first met you. It says Jeremiah Serrano showed poise at the point, controlling tempo, and setting up teammates with maturity. He handled pressure well and ran the offense like a true floor general. So that basically, and this is at the Memorial Day Classic. So you sent me this after we had Shad's interview. You sent me this that same day. So tell your audience a little bit about what this scouting report meant to you and how accurate it is.
It means a lot to me. I mean, it's good getting by people and you're not gonna anyone play ball, and it really means a lot because I don't. It just Because
Okay. Kason, Carlos, y'all got any feedback on this or any questions for him on this?
Where was this tournament?
The Memorial Day Classic, the one that they were in when we was doing Tashad's interview.
No, no, but that's not AAU. That's on the radar. I'm seeing.
It
The,
it was like uh like 15 minutes down downtown Orlando.
oh, that Memorial Day Classic. Okay, yeah, because there's two. There's AAU, and then there was another one that I forgot what it was, and then I remember it's on the radar. All right, that's cool. Well, yeah, very nice. Obviously getting spotted from a scout, and obviously writing a paragraph like that. Again, a write up. That's impressive. You got to be really impressive to do that, and you got one. Good stuff.
Thank you.
You got anything for him, Kason?
Nope.
All right, let's go to the next one. We got another scouting report here. It says Jeremiah Serrano has all the tools as a lead guard. He understands when to score, pass, and take care of the ball. So, that's standout reporter performer for shit. I can't even read this.
On the radar hoops battleground.
On the radar better. Okay, dang, you got good eyes because I couldn't read that. All right, so Jeremiah, you actually sent me this one, so this one's more recent. All right, so tell us same question as the last one, like what does this mean to you, and how accurate it is.
It means like what I just said about the other one. It's a lot getting like noticed, and I think it's pretty accurate because
You're gonna have to repeat the last part because it cut out again. Your microphone keeps cutting out.
I don't know why. You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can.
Uh,
Just the last part. We didn't hear the last part.
means
After you said it was pretty accurate.
because like I think I have a good point guard, so that's pretty much.
Yeah. It's almost like casing on the football field. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, you guys are very similar. Your games are very similar. You got anything? You got a scouting report kind of similar to this, Kason. So how does? So you got any words and any words from my man Jeremiah, or any words of encouragement for reading the scouting report like this? Because you received the one similar to this, and you're getting offers and invitations to play at bigger events. So you have any words of encouragement from my man Jeremiah, or any advice for him?
The topic is not about this, but what's your favorite thing? Like what's your favorite shot? A dunk, a three, a layup.
I like shooting the three. I mean, yeah, I like three.
If my man was dunking right now, Kason, he'll be all over. His name would be everywhere. My dude at 5'1", out there booming on people. At 11 years old, they're either going to say, "Hey, we're gonna need a DNA test to see, make sure he's not taking nothing," or they're gonna be like, "He is a freak of nature." No, but that was a great question. I'm not making fun of you, Case, and don't think that. I never would do that. But that was a good question. It was just entertaining because you said dunk. His favorite shot was a dunk. All right, Carlos. Casey didn't get that I wasn't putting him down.
Oh no, that was a very good question, Kason. That was a really good question. Wow, another write up, Jeremiah. That's that's some nice stuff. On the radar too. All right, so different tournament. I see Battleground. All right, yeah, very nice. Two write ups. That getting one write up's hard. Getting two is extra hard. So, hey, good stuff, Jeremiah.
Really,
All right. So we're gonna breeze through these next ones.
yeah.
We're just gonna do the regular Q&A. I mean Q&A, the show and tell. Just tell us about the event, and then we'll give our feedback at the end. Um,
Let's
all
go.
right. So here you are, with an award and a ring at the PSD Combine. So tell us a little bit about these awards that you got, and you seem very excited about it.
Yeah. So the trophy I'm holding is they had a 3-point contest, and I made the most threes, so I got the 3-point. The ring is the All-Star game. All-Star game is, like you did good throughout the whole throughout the whole camp. So
Yeah.
if you did good throughout the whole camp, you get the ring.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. And then we have you here again on the media day. Man, they take some sick photos at these media days, man, at these camps.
Yeah, they do.
Man, that looks like something to put on your on a basketball card.
Yeah, no, they do. From a lot of these guests, have been to the PSD and they've had some sick picks.
All of them, T3 TV, Marcus McGee, McDavid, all these camps, man, when they have their media days, man, these pictures are worth it.
Yeah.
You want do you want to give any feedback on this?
No, it's just the.
You still have the jersey?
Oh yeah, I still have the jersey.
Nice, man. I like the designs they have for last year.
It was very nice.
Yeah. All right. What's going on here?
So uh, I got the ball and just jab. I think I might have scored that play, but I'm not sure. So yeah.
You remember which event you guys were at?
Oh, this was the Marcus McGee turn. It
Oh,
was
it says it right there
At the bottom.
at the bottom of the Jam Fest.
Yep.
That was the one up in Orlando or the one down here in Fort Lauderdale?
the one down here. It's at the yeah.
South Florida.
Okay. Yeah. We was there last year. We was there last year. Last year's squad didn't do too well. Don't want to talk about it.
It's growing pains. See that.
All right. And speaking of Marcus McGee, a lot of the great athletes came out of Florida, played in this showcase.
Yeah.
There's best of the best middle school showcase. Some of the ones that the audience may know,
The Thompson.
the Thompson twins.
Oh yeah, Thompson twins. Yep.
Yeah, they played in some of the ones towards the beginning. As you can see, this was the 12th annual. So Carlos been in it. Christian's been in it. A lot of the. I don't know if the Boozer twins been in it, but a lot of the major guys that you know down here have been in it. So, how was the experience that you had here at the Marcus McGee? This is the best of the best Florida.
It was like know everybody, like it was really good. Yeah. It had a bunch of good games. Like it was super fun. I really enjoyed being.
Okay, glad that you did.
Yeah.
Glad that you did, because I have this next one though. I need to get some context on it.
All right.
You ready?
Oh. Alright. So that's uh oh man. Uh,
Look, he's stuck. You know how he's lost for words. Come on, Jeremiah.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
his mic
yeah.
went out again.
Oh, yeah. So you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
So uh I'm stunned. Like wow, crazy.
How old were you, man?
Two.
2
No,
years old, man. Already got a strap.
like no, I was like not two. I was three.
3?
Look
Maybe
at that. Look at that form, Carlos.
Yeah, I know. One-handed.
Man got the strap already at 3 years old. That's why he won this. That's why he won this.
You got the perfect form. L-shaped form. There we go.
else.
Yeah.
I,
All right, I ain't gonna put it back up because obviously he's embarrassed. Well,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
why you're embarrassed, man.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
to
yeah.
show
Next
where you
clip.
came from, man. That's why you got this, man.
Yeah, yeah, next clip.
Starting that shooting form, man. You over there lacing them threes. All right, last one.
oh yeah, this is at the ball and we did pretty good. We we got shot down to the silver bracket and we we lost in the semifinals. Like we were very close to going to the we ended up losing. So it is what it is.
But let them know how many teams were in your division.
It was like 6, I think.
Jeremiah. There we go. It was about like 60, about 60 or 70 teams.
So yeah, so don't get it twisted, man. Yeah, yeah. I had you ask that for any haters trying to say, oh man, y'all made the semifinals. Man, there's some teams that didn't even make it in gold and silver are the top two.
Yeah.
The teams that did terrible go into the bronze
And the
and
consolation.
below and the consolation. So
We bounced back. We bounced back this. We had really good tournaments this week. This weekend, past weekend.
yeah, but there's about 600-700 teams that participate in balling on the beach. So to make it into the Elite Eight is still a huge accomplishment, and they're the real deal. So I want the smoke, they'll bring it. So they the real deal, and pretty soon y'all gonna be up there, um, tearing it up because you guys are still fairly new. You guys have been together for what about a year now, year and a half?
Almost like half a year. Like yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are fairly new. So you guys are a super talented team. Eventually, it's gonna start clicking, and then you'll be like the 2030-31 squad. The only competition you guys are gonna get are on the circuit because you're gonna dominate all the other tournaments. So y'all gonna get there. Um, disclaimer: um, we wanted to take a picture with y'all, like really did, because we actually saw the first half of your last game before you guys got eliminated. We were at the game, but we had to get to 3 other games at the same time.
Yeah, I was really hoping you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. We were there, and by the time we came back to take the picture with y'all were gone.
No.
We came back we was like, oh, okay, we went to Jewel's and them game. We saw Ian's game, and then we went to run back over there to catch your because he was like, "Oh, your game should be wrapping up soon, so we
Yeah.
can get the pictures with y'all." But you guys were the game been over and you guys were gone. I was like, "Shh." Yeah, what Casey just said.
Hmm.
That's what I said. So,
He's
all right. Any final thoughts, you guys, on the photos?
Yeah. Very impressive photos, Jeremiah. You know, some very impressive things, and yeah.
Casey, any final thoughts to Jeremiah about the photos?
Nope.
My man, a few words.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Do you have any trophies or anything you want to show before we get into your videos?
Uh, I just show the medals because all I have is just finalists.
Finalist trophies.
Man, look at his setup. He got a legit setup back there. I like his setup. I like your setup
Wow.
back there, Jeremiah. It's pretty cool. I like your setup.
Okay.
I have it all over, and then
Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup.
thank you. So I'm gonna first start off with alright. I'm gonna start off with this medal, AAU. I think I won this in I believe third grade. Yeah, third grade. I was playing with BBD. Shout out to BBD. And we were in the we lost one game, but we got shot down to the silver bracket, so we ended up winning that bracket. So I got this medal. And then last year we we came up short and we were in the gold bracket, and then we lost to the Florida Rebels. We got silver. And then
That's the one that Zion was that Zion's team?
uh
Zion Brown. Ain't he
no,
on not his squad.
no. And then these two medals I won in third grade. They were just they were AAU tournaments down in Fort Lauderdale.
All right.
And then this medal I just won the Easter Classic in Orlando with Extreme. Shout out to Extreme.
Big tournament, Easter Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those big tournaments. You know, it's either the Easter Classic or the Memorial Day. You know,
Yeah.
two big tournaments.
Then my last AAU medal is this medal from I think a year ago. There's a AAU tournament down here, so and then we lost in the championship, but we got silver. So that's pretty much it for the AAU medals.
All right, pretty cool.
And then my ring I only got 2 rings, but it's fine. And this one was the PSD ring.
That's very nice.
That's the one from this picture right here. That's from
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, that's from that one.
Okay.
And then this one was Marcus McGee tournament, and it was ring. Huh?
Which one's heavier?
I think this one. This one's
PSD.
BSB. Yeah.
It has a lot more stuff on it.
Ah.
Yeah. And then this.
He said, "But wait, there's more."
Yep, there's more.
My man got a lot back there.
And then I got the best of the best camp top 20. I made the top 20.
Nice.
Top 20.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a big deal, man. On those events making the top 20.
Yeah.
And then
That's
from my
pretty.
one is the 3-point contest.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
plaque. Okay,
for the
so
plaque. Yeah, buddy.
there's the other award that you got from the PSE
Yeah.
combine.
Yep.
That's come from you 3 years old with that shooting form. You good, Casey?
Yes.
All right. That's pretty much it.
All right. What are your thoughts, Casey, on his awards?
Yeah, just congratulations on all those, and keep going.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Same with you.
You, I would have him show you that massive cup that he had, Jeremiah, because I don't, for some reason, football they give their awards are second to none.
I know.
But I don't think he has it with him. That cup was huge. All right, Carlos, you ready to get into his videos?
Yeah. Oh no,
Okay.
wait a minute. Jeremiah went blackout on us.
Uh-oh. His phone, his whatever he was on must have died.
Technical difficulties on Jeremiah's side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his device must have died.
Yeah, probably from his side. Yeah, so once he gets that working out, he will be right back on.
Yeah,
here.
we'll bring him back on once that gets taken care of. So my man Kaysen, we're still live. What you eating?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Jeez Louise. I can't with you, man. I can't. My man say it. Chicken.
The chewy part.
Oh. Oh man. You guys feeding them and making them and everyone on the Be Ready Sports podcast is watching you smack down that chicken. So Kaysen, what academy or I think I'm gonna ask you this on your episode, but what academy are you looking forward to participating in when you get older?
Say that again.
Like what academy or a club that you're looking to are you looking to join when you get older?
Arsenal, an English team from England.
Okay, yeah, that's your long time. What about in middle school?
Same team as I have now.
Okay. Oh, I think he's back.
He's back. All right, there he is.
Yeah,
What happened?
the connection problem. It's fine.
Hey, we're
Okay.
back, right? That's the
we're
most
back.
important part.
Yep.
Yeah, the more important part is you're back and in color. You're live and in color. Live and in color. No, okay. I'm not a rapper, guys. I'm not even gonna try to pretend to be. All right, you ready to get into your clips?
Yep. Ready.
So same thing. These are like single clips, so they're pretty short.
All right.
So I'm just gonna play them through here instead of uploading them through the video
Alright.
mechanism where I do the replays and everything.
Yeah.
And that way we play the clip and then you just tell us about it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Tough ass spin move. Oh, wow. Okay.
My man gets buckets.
Yeah, a very aggressive spin move too. Whew. Very aggressive.
I didn't see the thing.
You didn't see your own clip.
No,
No. Okay.
I
Play it
think he's
again.
no, I think he's wanting me to play it again.
no, I swear I didn't see it.
Okay, let's see it.
Wait. Oh, okay. Now I see it.
You didn't see it again?
Ooh. Yeah, now I saw it. Now. Yeah, that was do you hear me?
Yeah.
A lot better now, actually.
Yeah, about that spin move. So, kid, like, his dad, they were like talking. Like the kid's dad was talking a lot to me, talking trash, and then his son was guarding me, and I was like, oh, I gotta, like, I gotta spin move.
So y'all need to stop trash talking our guests, man, because you know both of those guys down there in the bottom of this screen will embarrass your kid if they trash talk them. As you just seen. Should I show one of the Cason's videos or when he? No, I ain't gonna do all that. Y'all tune in to episode 4 and see this and see what he can do. But that was a sick spin move.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was like boom.
Yeah, very aggressive too. Like very aggressive.
See why? He said the kid's dad was trash talking him.
Yeah, I was mad. So
Just show him what's up. Now I just feel bad for his son. His son took the punishment for his dad's ignorance. So sins of the father, as they always say. All right,
Unfortunately.
let's get to the next one. It's about 4 seconds too.
Take him.
Wow, so that spin move. So that spin move must be your favorite move, right, Jeremiah?
I mean, I use it a lot, but like, it's not my favorite move. Like, I use the high pickup a lot too. So, but that game, it was a very physical game. I was trying to. We were playing up in the. That was a Pumas, so we were playing up in 6th grade. A team that like only twice. That was twice. So I saw him like he was trying to force me, like he tried to cut me off to for not left. I had to, yeah.
So you have to show him that you're gonna get to your spot. And you ain't gonna let him tell you what you're gonna do. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You got anything to say about that, Carlos and Kaysen? Anything about that move?
That was a nice move. You know, nice move into a bucket. You know, once again the spin move. So, all right. So 2-0 so far the spin move. So let's see if this third clip has a spin move as well.
Right.
I guess we'll see. Right. 5 seconds. So let's get into it.
I don't think this one's a spin move.
Well, so there's that high pickup.
That
Jeremiah,
high pickup.
there is that favorite move. All right.
Why you double clutch the leg, man? You didn't have to do all that.
No, because I thought. So I yeah. I thought the guy was.
So you thought that the guy was gonna block it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta.
I know. I thought he
go.
up
You thought he was gonna challenge it?
but he ended up did it. So yeah.
Yeah, and you're just trying to look cool with the double clutch.
Both.
Both. He said both.
You straight, Kaysen? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, man. I know you're not feeling well, man. Like I said, if you want to log off, let me know and get your rest. Looked like your throat was hurting.
Yeah.
Not trying to embarrass you. I'm trying to look. I'm just trying to look out for my boy here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you passing out on us in the middle of the podcast.
All right.
What do you think about that move, Carlos?
Very good use of the high pickup. Sometimes I use the high pickup. Whenever I'm in fast break. When I'm in fast break. When someone swoops under, like I would do the high pickup as well, layup. That's actually one of my favorite moves as well, the high pickup. Because it's impressive. When a guy just swoops under, you just do that. That's like so cool. That's just like so cool. But you got to finish it too, because if you don't finish it, it it's kind of like an L finish. Got to finish it at the end.
Oh, he finished it.
Then so W finish.
What do you think, Kason, about that?
It was actually great because like some of my friends play basketball. Like he played football, but he was considering like quitting it to play basketball, but he stayed in football. But yesterday when I 1v1 him, I did the high pickup on him, and he actually got mad at me. But
You got mad.
Oh, I got to see some clips of you on that court, man. He's pretty good at basketball too, Jeremiah. It's just soccer's his number one.
Yeah.
He's an athlete, just like you. But yeah, I like teaching that high pickup too. It's just because anybody can do it, but you got to be aggressive when you do it.
Is it
Like you can't be loose with the ball. You can't be slow. You can't be timid with it. You gotta boom.
You gotta make sure the ball's high enough, because if you do it too low, the guy that swoops can just reach in.
They can rake it out of your hand
Yeah.
or grab your arm, and they're not gonna call anything.
Just gotta be strong. That's all.
So you gotta be strong. Boom, get through there.
All right.
All right, let me get to the next one. All my yapping. Okay, why is it not playing?
So we play it again. What? There you go. Because that was the clip. Nice pass, Jeremiah. That was a nice pass.
Thank you.
He said he wants to work on his passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his strength. So
That's his strength.
there you go.
Thank you.
He kind of looked like Chris Paul right there.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. No glaze, but you was looking like Chris Paul right there. See, y'all know what that means. All right, let's show the next one. Come on, StreamYard.
Oh, wait, you got it or I got it?
I'm trying to play it.
Oh, you're trying to play? Okay, you All right. Nice full court pass into a layup.
Did y'all see it?
Yeah, that was a full court pass into a layup.
Okay, because mine was lagging.
Yeah, but nice job looking ahead. Obviously in that next level, that's very important. You gotta keep your head up and advancing the ball, because a lot of coaches they like when you advance the ball, because obviously it gets the defense not set up and you're trying to score, so it kind of gives you that advantage, and you got an advantage with a layup.
My coach, he said too late, and I was like, I got it.
Yeah, y'all love to do that to us. You're like, swing it, it's not there, and then they still get through the defense. And get an and one or get to the free throw line and then look at you like I'm like, and I tell him look at me like that again. I'm gonna sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Just try to stay face. But yeah, they do that all the time. Like my last game, I was like, one more pass, but he caught it at the free throw line. He just shot it and made it. So yeah. All right, let's get to the next one.
Nice pass. That was a nice pass. If you wanted to, you could have finished if you wanted to, but you,
Yeah, I didn't want to be selfish, so
I like that. All right.
So that was two of your favorite moves. You did the high pickup into the pass. Hey, he almost got that steal though.
Yeah, he did.
Well, almost. Almost ain't good enough, right? All right, let's get to the next one. Where did I leave off? All right here.
Coast to coast. Wow.
I was pushing. All right, tell us about that, man. I never seen you do that before.
So I go left, and then I saw two guys come in, so I like pushed the ball so they couldn't get it, and like I like went past them, and then I saw the open lip, so I just took it.
Coast to coast, I like that little first stutter step, and then you push the ball ahead, and and got past the defense.
Thank you.
So pretty next level stuff, man. Pretty next level stuff, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I have to give you a nickname or something. I think he's trying to show me something, Carlos.
Probably.
I knew he was good, but this is all in one highlight collection that he sent me. Like all of these. So he picked these out specifically to show me for a reason. So I think he's trying to tell me something.
Maybe.
I think he feels like I think he feels like I underestimated him. I don't give him enough props. So he sent me these on purpose. He was like, "Yeah, coach gonna know after he watch these. He gonna know today who I am." I think that was a message he's trying to send me. But he's speechless. He ain't got nothing to say. All right, let me show the next one.
Okay.
That was that spin move again. That was actually pretty good defense. He didn't fall for the first one.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
But I spinned, and I saw him like guard that. So I just like let me just because I have another step. I took the other step and I flip. So,
Oh yeah, because you still had your pivot, even though those refs love to call travel.
Yeah.
They don't know what a Pinoy step is. They don't know what a step through is. They don't. If I see a ref call travel on the step through, I want them to come and take their whistle.
Yeah.
From them. A step through is not a travel.
It's a very effective move.
Yeah, it is.
It's legal. It's a legal move. It's a legal move. Like you can step through and place your first foot down, and then you can pick up your pivot to continuously move forward. You just have to shoot the ball, or pass the ball before your pivot foot hits the ground the second time. Like what I see a lot of refs do is once they see them lift that pivot foot up,
Yep. Travel.
they don't let the play develop. They don't ref the game to play through.
Yeah.
They don't. A lot of these refs don't do that, and they're taught to you make the call from the play through.
Yeah.
Not you're taught not to react, and all these refs are reacting. Like they see contact. Ooh, okay, somebody had to foul or somebody traveled. They had to do something
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
when it could be nothing there. And they forget basketball's a physical sport.
Yeah.
Or if the defender got one hand on the ball while you're dribbling and then they pull on it, it's either going to be a jump ball or a foul. But what it's not going to be is a travel. But they love to call travel on that too, because they'll be like, "Oh no, it's a travel. He had a hand on the ball." It's either a jump ball or a foul, but it's not a travel. I don't know. I just had to, get my little rant out because these refs are terrible.
Yeah. That's true.
Do you agree or disagree, Jeremiah?
I agree.
Okay, yeah, they're terrible. All right, let's get to the next one. Let's play today. This is awkward.
2-on-1 fast break. Smart move, Jeremiah. That was a very smart move. To pass the ball. That was good.
You guys saw it? Oh, you guys saw it?
Yeah, that was a 2-on-1 fast break.
Oh, it didn't play on my end.
Yeah, so basically it was a 2-on-1 fast break. Jeremiah had the ball. He passed it up at the last minute for a layup.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard. All right. So glad you guys saw it. I didn't. But all right, tell us a little bit about that play.
So I saw him come up to my side, and then my coach was telling me like to get up, like because he's on. So I tapped the ball, I stole the ball, and I just ran down the court, and I saw the defender bite, so I threw the pass, and easy layup.
You already said easy layup.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Kason? What'd you think?
It was great because mostly basketball players they do some different moves like step over, not step overs. That's soccer.
They do a move similar to that in basketball.
Well, I accidentally said step over and I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. They do them. It's just the only difference between soccer and basketball is that we get to use our hands to dribble the ball, and you guys use your feet. That's the only difference. The rules of the game are similar. They're similar. All right, but you sent me a video. You sent me a video as a challenge. I'm not doing that because I can't do it. That challenge video you sent me, I can't do that stuff. So I'm gonna have to send it to Jeremiah. I'm gonna send it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's gonna take my challenge. He's gonna sub for my challenge. Okay.
Coach
You cool
T.
with that, Jeremiah? You cool with that? All right. What, you gonna ask me something, Kason?
I'm gonna tune out.
All right. All right. Get some rest. Feel better. And thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, Kason.
And there were 3.
Yeah. Then there were 3. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know he wasn't feeling well though.
Uh,
I wouldn't have had him. I wouldn't have dragged him on here.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool having him on the 50th episode.
Yeah, it was.
All right, we got 2 more. You ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll play on my end. Balling on the beach.
ooh.
Talking about I need help with my work with my defense, coach. I need my defense. I look pretty good defense to me.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. So like I stole the ball and then I saw them double teaming me. So I was like, I just spin, and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually got past them. So I got on the court, I got it, and then when I was hyped after that. I was not expecting to do that good move.
So, so yeah, that goes from. Nah, I ain't gonna show the picture again. That's from you're 3 years old doing this. That's what that's from, man. You over there hitting a three on a fast break like that, man. With confidence. You got a hater in the chat.
What's his name?
That's Bruce. He over there saying you was lucky.
Baltimore Bruce.
Yeah, you got a hater in the chat. He's saying you were lucky.
Lucky Leafy.
Yeah, this is the same guy that was same guy doing Sean's episode that was talking smack. Nah, but he's a good guy. That's my guy. That's Baltimore Bruce.
He has made some appearances on this show. So
He hasn't made an appearance since the draft night when he shut the show down.
Hey.
You ready for the last one?
Yep.
One more.
Oh, he said he's calling you Lucky Lefty.
Oh,
He's calling you Lucky Lefty.
Is that a nickname? I don't know.
You got to clarify, man. Cheat.
Okay, let's go. All right, Tony.
No, I'm just kidding.
I ain't worried about him.
Okay,
Let's get to the last one.
Yep. Hey, there we go. All right.
Just like you drew it up, right?
So I saw him like cross, so I stole the ball and I saw him coming, and I tried to go under on the left side because it's easier for me. But I ended up missing it, so I shot the corner. My teammate grabbed it, passed it to me, and that that was a good. But because he didn't get, I would not have.
So, like we said at the beginning of the show, like y'all was gonna see. Everybody thinks they a dog until actual dog shows up.
Yeah.
So you was over there ripping. You was over there stealing the ball in mid dribble. Right, while they were doing their little trying to do their cross moves, one of those you were just like, man, give me that, and just took it from him and just went down on the fast break. And this one, you just let him do the cross and just let him know. Like everybody thinks they a dog until actual dogs show up, right? So, what are your final thoughts on the show and tell, Carlos? On with the videos portion, the medals, the pictures, the whole nine. So, what are the words that you have for Mr. Jeremiah from his show and tell?
That was amazing to watch. All these clips that we saw, amazing. We saw some spin moves. We saw some of that high pickup. We saw some shooting there, like especially that last clip where you stole it off the cross. Well, why didn't you shoot the lane with the right hand, Jeremiah?
I thought he. Yep, I thought he was swatted. He already did, but like it plays like in the first half, I got the layup, like I got the easy break, swatted it. So like I didn't want to risk me getting swatted again, so I just went on the other side.
So you blocked it earlier, right?
So
All right. Well, what I'm gonna say is like in the next level, when coaches see that, they're gonna get pretty pissed off because just doing things like that, will piss a coach off because they're gonna be like, "Be strong, get into his body, shoot a layup." But you did get rewarded with a three though, right? Three is higher than two, right? So you
Yeah,
did get rewarded at the end, so that's the most important part, right? And yeah, just very impressed by these clips.
thank you.
But what he's saying is absolutely true. Like school, the when you go to the school level, they don't care.
Yeah, they're gonna
They're
get you on
gonna
the
be like,
bench if you do stuff
yeah,
like
they're
that.
gonna be like, well, you got lucky, because they want you to they want you to execute on that first layup. So just the only advice I can give you, just don't assume.
Take
Just
risks.
take what the defense gives you. Rely on your training, and because you worked on those finishes against taller defenders, you worked on those inside finishes on contact, and you worked on finishing through fouls. So just trust your contact, because from the outside looking in, it looks like you're out of control.
Yeah, and take risk.
Like it's like an out of control finish. So you're
Yeah,
young, you're still learning, you're still developing. You're only 11 years old. You're going into the sixth grade. You got a lot of room to improve. I mean, you're doing a hell of a job already. You made it on this show, so that tells you you're doing a hell of a job. Um, you're deep. You're gonna give yourself more credit as a defender. I notice you guys are more hard on yourselves than you should be. But hey, whatever motivates you to get better, to keep improving, man. Because you're playing defense that well, and you feel like you're not a good defender, or you need to improve on your defense, man. Keep going, because man, if I want to see what level of a defender you want to be, because you already have good instincts. You
Thank
know, you got good instincts. You know how to read the ball. Um, so that's just ball instincts, like those steals with them on a live dribble. Those just good ball instincts. So you had that.
you.
So, but you have your reasons as to why, and you know what you want to improve on. So just keep working it, man. Keep improving. You're local, so I would love to get you in the gym. Um, hopefully we can make that happen soon. I would love to get you in the gym, but man, yeah, man, that's all I got to say, man. Just keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you, Carlos and Coach P.
you're welcome, Jeremiah.
I'm surprised none of your teammates crashed your party. They probably all knocked out from the game today.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're probably tired.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of your teammates, Jace, Christian, Shad, um, what was the other funny one?
Uh,
Um, can't remember his name.
Rodolfo?
The small one.
Oh, Derek?
No, I can't remember his name. That was one that was cracking all them jokes last time. I'm surprised none of them showed up. Well, Christian showed up in the chat.
Yeah.
He gave you the he gave you the fire,
All right.
and he said you tough. And
James Carlos.
Alex gave you the fire too. Uh, Ola said, "Let's go PG1." All right, so how do you want to end the 50th episode, Carlos? We got to do something a little different today. It's the 50th episode.
Like what?
Like, just sit here and stare at each other until we get tired of staring at each other and just log off.
No, that's the worst way to end. That's the worst way to end it.
All right. Well, we didn't have the ticker up the whole show. Shame on you, Carlos. That's your fault.
Are you kidding me? That thing was not on. Ah,
because you keep taking it off from the past episode and quit forgetting to put it back on.
that's all right.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Uh, First thing I want to say is make sure if you like the episode, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the episode. We actually um, we're almost at 200 subscribers, and that's crazy since we just started this show like 2 months ago. We're at 192 right now, so let's help us get to 200 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video so other more people can see my man Jeremiah, and of course it's our 50th episode, man. You gotta share our 50th episode, and make sure you like the video, and also like what Carlos always says when we subscribe, hit that bell icon.
Hit that bell icon so they get notified for when we go live. Whenever we go live, we might go live in the middle of the week because breaking news can happen from anywhere, anytime, and who knows? We might want to come on here again. So we might want to come on here and talk about it.
And don't also forget to donate to the channel, which is also going through the ticker. Your donations is helping us improve. Um, that's how we got to get that custom intro. So you can follow us on Instagram right there at Be Ready Sports Podcast. And you can donate the show on Cash App right there, coming across the screen, which is Coach T Academy. Right then and there. So you have any shout outs you want to give out, Jeremiah?
Nah. I mean, just like and subscribe to really great podcast.
For sure. Tell them
Thank
how they
you.
can find you.
Ice JZ on Instagram. So, yep, I'll definitely be catching one of you for sure.
All right, Jeremiah. So hopefully I see you there. Hopefully one of these days. So for sure.
All right.
So 50th episode, y'all. Don't go anywhere. We got to do the wrap up, Jeremiah. You know this. You know this. But we're gonna make it short. Because my man, we know you was hoping today. So count us out, Carlos.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, to be ready, you what?
Stay ready.
Yeah, my man knows.
We're out,
And
guys.